Saturday. Look at this. I mean, it's sunny and it is warm. It's so great. So I'm going to put my lettuce and spinach in my garden today. And so again, I'm so much a novice at gardening, even though we've been here 5 years now. This is probably my 4th year of doing a garden, and I'm just still not very good at it. So I want to tell you what I have here. Here's my garden. I'm using this right here. Okay, so I have one for this mixed greens and I have one for spinach, and it's a tape. It's a seed tape, so I can just put this in the ground and not have to worry about putting seeds and all of that. Maybe it will cut down on my thinning out after they start coming out of the ground. But let me tell you, I am such a beginning gardener that this is just what I'm gonna do. Down the road, I would love to be able to do it myself, my own seeds, and have heritage seeds that I have harvested at the end of my growing season, all that kind of stuff. I want to be able to do that, but I can't right now. So instead of waiting for perfect, I'm just going to do it with the best I can. Who is that? I think it's Voltaire who said that don't let perfect basically get in the way of your best. I'm really killing that out. Maybe I'll figure it out and put it down below. So, but the idea is sometimes we wait for perfect, and we can't wait for perfect. You know, we just have to do what we can do. So that's what I'm doing today. Is I'm putting these in the ground, and you know, it's what it is. All right, I'm gonna do. This package comes with 3 different tapes. I'm gonna do I probably will do 3 of them. I'll start out with that 2. I'll start out with 2 of them, and then put the 3rd one in the ground after I've used up these 2. One last row to go. I've done 3 rows of spinach, and I'm putting my 3rd row of mixed greens in. So yay. Planting my lettuce and my spinach, and now I want to take care of some bugs today. So I have a fly trap. I like to hang a lot of fly traps around the property during the year, because in the central New York area we get a lot of flies, a lot of deer flies, like bitey things, and I can't stand it. So I added some of this attractant to it, and we're going to trap some flies in this. I'm going to hang this out over by my laundry. Okay, the other thing I want to do in terms of catching bugs is I have these 3 bug zappers. Yes, I'm kind of violent when it comes to bugs, because this property was so out of control when we first moved here. The mosquitoes, I remember we had a picnic the first Memorial weekend that we were here, and we literally, our guests were standing right next to the tiki torches, because we were under attack by mosquitoes. It was unbelievable. But we realized later it's because of all the ruts, and we had all these tires on the property. It was just a breeding ground for mosquitoes. And so over these years, I have over and over again tried to treat these mosquitoes. I have lots of videos on this channel that I'm dealing with mosquitoes, and we have made huge progress on this. And so clearing away a lot of the trees around the house has helped, but things like bug zappers, these fly catches, and I do sometimes, we put fish in our pond, like things like that have really helped to control the bugs around here, so I can enjoy this beautiful property outside and not be hiding under a mosquito net. So the next thing I'm going to hang, I need to run electric in order to get the mosquito. They have 3 zappers, and I'm going to put one by my garden, one in the back of the house, and I have one by our back deck. Now you're not supposed to put them too close to any place because they do attract bugs. So you don't want to attract bugs to where you're sitting. So you want them near the area that you're living, but not in the area that you are. So I'm putting them in these areas, and so hopefully we can keep them controlled this year. Here is an old wasp or bee catcher trap that I've hung here a couple years ago. I bought them actually because I think they're kind of cool looking, but I tried it out one year and it really did not work. So I'm really kind of, I don't want to catch bees necessarily, but we have a really bad problem with wasps and hornets in this house. And so catching those is I'm on a mission to do that too, but this did not work. I moved my brace from where it was because of two reasons. One, I wanted it a little bit further away from the deck, which is right here. Our deck is right here where we like to eat. And so I wanted it a little bit further away. And also because it's an eyesore, I don't want to look at some ugly bug zapper right on the corner of my garden all the time. So moving it a little bit further back, we'll see how that goes. And then I'll be able to run the extension cord because my power outlets, water spigots and power outlets, outside power outlets are two things that this house is lacking in. But the power outlet is on the other side of my white picket fence there, which holds the propane for the heater. So I'm gonna plug it in there, but I'm gonna run it behind that fence across the door there, but I'll probably put a little mat down, and then I'm gonna run it down here and right along here. And then, so the only place that this power extension cord is going to cross the yard is going to be right here, which then we can just unplug it, pull it up when we mow, and just lay it back down. So we have to do that with all of them, really. Okay, so I had to clean it out. You know, it's been at least a year since I've used these, and so, man, it was gross. There was a lot of crap in there. So, time to hang them. Okay, so the fan is working. We'll see as it gets dark that the light bulb is working. If not, I'll get a replacement light bulb for it, no big deal. But I did end up having to use 2 extension cords because one wasn't long enough, and it's time to buy more extension cords. Why don't they make them in different colors other than bright orange? I mean, I understand maybe for the safety aspect of it that you have, that you can see the extension cord, so I get that, but they're ugly. It's ugly. You know, they're just ugly. Why can't they do something better? So I'm moving on to my other one. Now this is one that's actually a zapper. It actually zaps. You can hear it zapping, and there's this really sick sense of satisfaction I get with that sound. And so this one is outside our back deck and next to the woodshed. And it's situating in a place where we don't have to move it to mow, but we do have to move the extension cord because it will plug in there and go up underneath the deck. So this has been a really good one. And I like this one because it's in between the pond. And did I get the pond in that shot? There's the pond. There's Chris. It goes in between the pond and the deck. So it gets a good amount of mosquitoes. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a beautiful blue glow coming off this thing. Listen to that hum. As soon as it plugged in, I could hear it from underneath the deck. I could hear a zap. I thought, yes. Oh, there. Listen to that. It's music to my ears. Okay, now we're on to the final one. Continuing our circle around the property here. Yeah. There's Chris again. What are you doing, Chris? You cleaning up?
I'm picking up all the hay bale string and feeding the animals, and as soon as we're done with that little prayer thing, I'm gonna try to take the tractor out, pull it out with the 4-wheeler, and see if we can start it.
Cool. I'm hoping to work on the turkeys today too. So I'm happy he's cleaning that up because I can't stand the kids leaving the twine from the hay laying around. All right, see that? I already have a little hangy thing on the wall there. That's where the last bug zapper is going, and I will pull it and plug it right inside there into the garage.
Hey guys. I am gonna deal with my thorn in the side, which is what I think I'm naming the tractor. Ever since I got this thing, it's been a lot of problems, and it shouldn't, because it's a reliable, traditionally reliable, long-lasting tractor. So I'm fairly confident the problem isn't the tractor, but is me. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to pull it out, and we're gonna put the battery in it, and which, by the way, the battery was in it when I tried it, obviously, before. So we're gonna put the battery in it. We're gonna try to mess around, make sure my son's got a little bit of small engine experience. We're gonna see if we can, I don't know, get it going.
But yeah. Titus is in neutral. Is it in neutral?
Titus, you're gonna have to move.
How do I get it into
Titus!
it's in neutral?
Titus! Stupid dog. He's our grand dog. If only it was that easy all the time to get this thing to start. No, it's not started, so. Yeehaw, Noah!
Stop it, wrench. Yeah, but I don't, these, funny enough, these just will slide on. These? Yes.
What's wrong with this? Keep it into place.
No, just give me the battery and I'll put it in. And but the thing I'm not 100% sure is,
Which one goes to which?
yeah.
So I'm assuming, because this one's spray painted red right here.
I could hold it up.
Yeah, the whole truck's spray painted wet.
Yeah.
As a pout.
We have a bunch in the peanut gallery here today.
Here's one. Here's one. So this is negative.
So the other one must be positive.
We don't know because we're not 100% sure which cable is which. But I'm going out. I know you do.
What do we use the tractor for?
All things tractory. Duh. Here's what I want to know: is what is this? Should that be like that?
So it looks fine.
It looks funny.
It's fine.
Okay.
You connect the long one, it blows up. That's movies.
Okay, so we need your help. Basically, we've had this started before. It's got a battery that's got enough power and juice in it. It's just not starting. It has a little bit of a spark, but I don't know. So I've connected this to the battery. It is a little loose on this one, but it's still on tight enough. It should work. This one's on tight. So I'm gonna turn the knob right here to get the gas rolling, okay? And then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna put the throttle up a hair. It's gonna choke just a little bit. It's in neutral right now. We got it engaged, and now it's just clicking. Now I've replaced all the spark plugs and the wires. Now, Linda, come over here real quick though. If I do this, which is probably not smart, but Linda, or Noah, get back on the tractor here. You can see that there's, yeah, thanks. That there is like spark here.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on. And maybe it's just the solenoid, because we already replaced this once and it's not working. So anyway, your help would be great.
Okay, so, gosh, look how pretty I look. All of a sudden I have earrings and lipstick on. Chris and I just got done doing a ministry live event right in the middle of the day. But got that done. I'm back outside in my sunshine and my fresh air, which I love. So, but the last thing I want to work on today, which is going to completely poop me out, is more planting. I'm going to try to get as many of these plants that I got in the mail, or I got yesterday. I have some black-eyed Susans, and I have some irises that I want to put in the ground. So I'm going to work on that until I completely poop out, because I'm going to go in and have to make dinner. Tonight for dinner, just to let you guys know, is an easy meal for us. My favorite is cauliflower crust pizza from Aldi, and so I have that coming tonight. My daughter's bringing it home for me, and that will be dinner here on the homestead. Super easy dinner, because after working outside, I want something simple for inside dinner tonight. For the day, I'm gonna go have frozen pizza. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like and comment and all that fun stuff, and tune back tomorrow for another adventure in the patches at the Happy Place Homestead. Thanks for watching.